Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back. So I'm in Vietnam. It feels a bit surreal just changing like countries constantly, but yeah, I went from Seoul last night, arrived here. It was supposed to be early in the morning. It was a bit delayed. It has been awful travel. I'm very tired. But before I even checked into my hotel, I went straight for what Vietnam is known for. So here we have the banh mi, which it's a bit weird. It just comes with meat and then all the vegetables are here, so I guess I have to add them. And then I bought a bao because they had them, and yeah, I'm a sucker for baos. So we're gonna review the banh mi. That's like the most Vietnamese thing you can do, I think. And yeah, I just want to quickly give my first impressions of Vietnam, like taking the bus in. So it was super easy. I got a SIM card instantly, and then I could take the cheap bus, and it was very easy. But yeah, my first impression, there are a lot of bikes, which I knew that's like common knowledge about Vietnam. And then I show up and I'm like, huh, there's a lot of bikes. Wow. Then I would say I'm probably going to get run over because I walk like an idiot and I can just tell it's dangerous. And yeah, it's very, also like here, I'm standing in some park and it's like 2 seconds off the main road, but here is like relatively quiet, and main road is like, as I say that, they start doing some building, but here's relatively quiet. Main road is like crazy noisy. But yeah, it seems really nice. And the rain has followed me. So let's try first, add our vegetables and then try eat this. Also, they gave me a glove, so that's interesting. So here you have a shot of the inside before I add the vegetables. So it seems like it's a bunch of meat and pig floss and maybe some cheese or some mayo. But yeah, it looks good. So this is the most ghetto camera setup, but whatever, we're crouching down. The bread seems very thick and like... It's really nice. I don't know if it's mayo or cheese or whatever, but it gives a very creamy consistency. Yeah, that's really nice. And here you have, I guess there's like different kinds of meat. There's like not char siu, but some kind of pork. And then there's one that's a bit like Spam, I think. And then there's one that's like completely minced. This bread doesn't taste like it's from today, like it's freshly baked. It tastes a bit stale, which, I mean, when you have a sandwich, you can't really have stale bread. That's pretty unforgivable, I would say. But this is really nice. Like a 7 or 8 out of 10. Definitely going to try a lot more. But yeah, I think the bread is not the best. It's still a good baguette bread, but it's just a bit stale. Alright, I finished the banh mi. Actually, I didn't finish it. I ate like 80%, 70%. I would say it was good. I would give it like a 7 out of 10. There was too much meat in it, I would say, which is a weird problem to have. But yeah, I think there was too much meat, and then a little bit, like some of the meat, I don't know if I'm the best, like if that was the best, but it was pretty good. And then yeah, the bread again was like not the best, but it was good. It was a good meal and a good start, and I'm excited to eat a bunch more. Alrighty, so we are back. I took a long break. I took a shower, which, gosh, I needed that. That was actually like, I think that healed me, like I'm a new man. But yeah, basically haven't done anything. I had the banh mi and I just needed time to chill. And then we are going to go out now for dinner, which is another highlight of the day. So even if we achieve nothing else today, we're going to have 2 good meals, and that's a win. But yeah, I wanted to give a hotel tour. So I already made this room a tragedy, but here you go. So the owner is really nice. Then you have my bags. I've made a mess because I'm stupid. You got a kettle so you can boil water, which I guess is nice. You have a fan. That's okay, I don't use it now. You have AC and it works, so that's very important. And then here you have like a double bed. So I would say that my standards are completely messed up after, I would say, like Indonesia, India. Like, I don't have standards anymore. So the room in Malaysia was incredibly nice and clean. The problem with it was way too small and like shitty. It was like a bunk bed. I did not enjoy it. So here having a double bed is nice. In Korea, I slept on the floor in my friend's studio apartment, so I would also say that's not the nicest. So while this room does not look impressive at all, I like the size, I like that the AC works, I like that the shower has hot water coming out of it. Like, this room is nice, okay? And it's in the city center right next to like the backpacker area and like the market. Anywho, that's the room tour. Now we're gonna go get dinner. I might go look at the sunset somewhere. I also need to get cash, and I think I'm booking a tour for tomorrow, so we're gonna do fun stuff tomorrow, I guess, when I have slept and I'm a refreshed person. That's a really rich broth. Yeah, that's really nice. Now let's try the chicken. The chicken is whole pieces, which I'm not a big fan of. I prefer boneless. It's easier to eat. Alright, let's try the noodles. That's really good. Alrighty, so I am home. First day is done. I think I did a piss poor job at explaining the pho. I went to a place that seemed popular. I have a few other places I've seen like recommended. It was good. I think there was not enough noodles in it. I ordered a small. You could order a big for 10,000 more, which is like nothing. But I just did not feel like I needed a big one. Yeah, I didn't think there was enough noodles in it. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of chicken when it's on the bone. But yeah, that's Asia for you. Yeah, I think I'm just not the biggest pho person because it is just soup. And if I have to eat a soup, I prefer it being like a creamy, thick one, which this is obviously like a broth. But still, it was really, really good and rich in flavor. And for what it was good. And I look forward to having more. I think the banh mi we had today, we can do better. Or maybe that just wasn't really my style. So I look forward to having more of those. But the pho was honestly, there's not much to complain about. It was good. And now I bought a milk tea, Taste of Taiwan. Alright, let's give this a go. Sometimes the bottled milk tea is better than the store ones. Like, I had a really bad cocoa in Korea. I don't think I filmed it, but yeah. Yeah, this is just as good, if not better, than like many of the ones you would buy like finished. The only thing this doesn't have is the tapioca pearls, which kind of sucks, but yeah, this is just as good as like buying it expensive in a store because it just tastes like sugar. But yeah, that's the end of day one. Tomorrow I'm going to do the tunnels. I booked a tour, so that will be fun. And yeah, let's keep on keeping on. Alright, so I'm standing awkwardly. I got another banh mi now. I got it from here. It's a bit loud where I am, I apologize. So this one is warm, and it was 35, so much cheaper. So we're gonna try and give this a go. I think the bread is better. This one is barbecue pork. Alright, so let's give this a go. Okay. The bread is much better than yesterday, I would say. Like, it's got a crunch. Yeah. Oh, it's spicy. So I think this one is much simpler than the one we had yesterday, and I like that. There's not as much going on. And it's quite good. Alright, we are back in the room. I just needed to go here quickly before we get picked up. And I wanted to try the Vietnamese coffee. I'm not a big coffee drinker at all, but it's Vietnamese coffee, it's famous, I have to try it. That's, I made a weird facial expression. It's not bad at all, it's just a bit strange. It's not how I usually associate coffee. It's very sweet, definitely. You can taste the condensed milk. And then the coffee taste is interesting. That's actually good. I like that. And then I bought a second banh mi because I felt like the first one was very small. I'm about to get crumbs all over my hotel room. So what I'm discovering is that I think I don't like cilantro because it tastes a bit like soapy to me, so maybe I have the bad genes after all. I didn't think I had, but maybe I do. Alrighty, I am back from the tunnels. I want to give a review. So I had very little expectations going in. Not that it was going to be bad, I just didn't have any. I didn't do any research, I didn't know anything. I knew there were tunnels in Vietnam from the war, I knew a friend had gone there. And then last night I looked up tunnels, company, okay, these seem good, I will do it, I guess. And yeah, then I just took that one. I had no idea what I was doing. And then throughout the process, he explained everything. It was quite nice. I think it was like informative. I'm not usually into like history and all that. I'm very bad at museums and just history stuff, but I thought it was interesting, and I thought, okay, even if we don't go into the tunnels, because I thought the tunnels were so small you couldn't go in them, because some of them are. So I thought, oh, okay, even if we don't go in them, at least it's still been a good experience. And then we went into the tunnel, and I think it was like 150 meters or something, and that was rough, that was hard to do, but it was a lot of fun, so I really enjoyed that. And yeah, I think it was just well done. Nice guide, good bus, like it was chill. So I enjoyed it, a lot of fun, would recommend. Then I came home, and then I just had a shower, and I had banh mi again, where we had it for breakfast, I had it for lunch. I've made a discovery. I don't think I'm into the pate. It tastes like a lot like a liver pate in Denmark, which I don't like. And then I don't really like the mixed meat I had, because the one I had this morning was better. I think the mixed meat, there's just too many weird meats. It's not really, I don't know. And then I think I don't like cilantro. I think I have the bad genes, which I didn't know. I feel like I've eaten it before and not had a problem. But maybe there's just a lot of it in them. But yeah, that's not nice. But yeah, I don't know. The tour was really nice. Now I'm going to chill for a bit, and then I'm going to try catch sunset. And then we will go get more food, I guess. I think I'm having like a pho again. And then tomorrow I will try have some other dishes. Alright, I'm at Pho Lee, and we're going to give this a go. The noodles here are much thicker, I think they're nicer. Yeah, I prefer thick noodles. Oh, that broth is really good. And then if you look at the meat, you have this, which looks quite nice. And you have these big pieces of beef. That's quite nice, and then I think this will also be nice. I'm not a big fan of like meatball, but yeah, this one is really nice. It was 85,000, so more expensive than the one yesterday, but I also think it's nicer. Alright, so I went to a temple. I didn't really film it, it wasn't interesting. These videos are basically just what I feel like doing, and temples is not one of them. Now I got these weird desserts, so we're gonna try it. Yeah, give this a go. It looks like the Chinese, Indonesian, similar, like the Q, the coconut ones, so. Okay, the outside is definitely not good, I would say, like the rice flour. The inside coconut is okay. Not the best. And then we also have these, I don't know if that's durian flavored, to be honest. We also have these like weird pancake things. Let's try. Yeah, no, that's not good. So I am at the cathedral, which is one of the things you're supposed to see in Ho Chi Minh, and this is the side I'm greeted with. So, scaffolding, and more scaffolding, and I think it's even worse on the other side. So, that is the reality of traveling. Sometimes you show up, and there is shitty construction, but yeah, it is what it is. Now we're going to see the post office, which, oh, there's a street here. the post office, which hopefully that's better and not under construction, I don't know. And yeah, alright, I walked like 10 meters and it's right here, and it's definitely a tourist attraction. You have a lot of people taking photos, and here it is. It does look nice, I'm not gonna lie. Can I go inside? I think the view inside is also quite nice. Alright, so I just wanted to film this area. This is actually like a really chill, nice area. I don't really know what is here. I think there's like parliament and government buildings. And yeah, it's like you have this nice walking street. I think it's quite nice. Then you have a fountain. And then you have this building that I should know what it is, but I don't. I know, I've just been walking around the city all day, and I think Ho Chi Minh, it's kind of a nice city. Not like my favorite, but yeah, the areas are nice. It's very busy with traffic and stuff. Something that's surprising me is there's actually not that many like 7-Elevens or like Circle K's or whatever you want to call it. Like there's less than I would have expected. It's not like every corner, but yeah, overall it's super nice here. I'm just walking down this really long path. Alrighty, I have arrived in Hoi An. I don't actually have anything to say. It's late, I'm tired as fuck. I'm literally white from sweat, which is a bit gross. But I just wanted to give a quick room tour before I fuck up the room, because I'm going to make a mess. So this is, I think, the nicest hotel room I have had in all of Indonesia, Malaysia. I stayed at a friend's place in Korea, but still nicer. Like, look at this bed, it just looks nice. And then you have this. You don't have a desk, which is a bit of a shame, but I don't need it here, so it's fine. But you got 2 chairs, I don't know why. And then look at this bathroom. It looks so clean and like, I don't know how to say it, like new? Yay! Like, look how nice this is. So that's super hype. So we're in Hoi An for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, and yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep, and then we're gonna conquer Hoi An tomorrow. Alright, let's give this a go. It looks good. The bread here is definitely good. Okay, that's not nice. They're gonna put a chicken with like bone in it, which you obviously can't chew. Okay, that was not nice. Yeah, I'd say the taste is good, but I would say it's also not that special. Like the other ones I've had have just been just as good. Alright, let's give this a go. That is a good crunch. Ah, the chili sauce is good, but very spicy. I got a barbecue banh mi. I would say this is nicer than the Anthony Bourdain one. I mean, getting a piece of chicken bone, that was a terrible experience. And then I think the bread here is actually better. And then obviously there are 2 different banh mi's. One was chicken, this is barbecue. But yeah, I definitely prefer this one. And this homemade chili sauce is really good. Probably way too much, but it's good. Alright, I just bought 2 bananas off a banana lady. We're gonna test. because that's one of the most important things about a country. If they have good bananas, you can live there. If not, get the fuck out. Alright, so this one seems overripe. It's not the worst, but it's definitely never been to Sri Lanka. That's all I'm gonna say. We'll try this one, maybe it's less like mushed, because that one was a bit. Let's try. Yeah, it's good. Honestly, I'm not gonna talk too much shit. It's like a 7 out of 10 maybe. So this is where I'm standing, just on the bottom of the street, I guess, and then you have the river here. You have all these cute boats. You've got a beautiful blue sky. We got away from the rain, at least temporarily. So my first impression of Hoi An is that it's kind of similar to Malacca in Malaysia. Like it's kind of, it's very quiet, at least by Vietnamese standards, but it's very quiet, it's very touristy, like it's basically only tourists walking around on the street. And then it's got kind of a cute, wholesome vibe where all the buildings look kind of like fairy tale. I don't know if that's the right word, but they're all painted nice. There's lanterns, like here's what I mean basically, like buildings like this. So yeah, I think the area is nice. Alright, so I just wanted to film real quick. So I went to the beach. I think I got sunburnt in my face, which is interesting, but yeah, the beach here is really nice. I'll put a name on the screen. I don't know what it's called, but look behind me. It's overexposed. No, it's really nice. There's not that many people, so it's quite chill. You have these beach chairs that are quite cheap, and yeah, it's just really nice. The water is also, it's warm, which is not that like cooling, I guess, but it's like not too warm. It's not like Dubai or something. So it's quite nice. I enjoyed it. And yeah, now we're just gonna go home and chill for a bit. Alrighty, we're gonna try another Hoi An delicacy. So here's the dish. You can see the pork, and then you've got these crispy things on top, and then on the bottom you've got the noodles. So I think we're gonna start with mixing it all, and then I will try it. Oh, that's really flavorful. And the pork is really, really good. This is really, really nice. It was $35,000. We are here with the Vietnamese egg coffee. We're going to try to give this a go. It looks a bit strange, it's very thick, but yep. It's good. Very sweet. Yeah, that's really nice. It's like very thick. This one is coconutty. I don't know if they all are. But yeah, I guess it's the egg white that makes very much into it. That's really, really nice. Definitely a fan. it is so incredibly strange in Hoi An. Like you have that Japanese bridge and like yeah, the bridge area, and there's actually a million people. Like it is not fun being there. It's like not a nice experience. And then you go here and it's like dead silent. And like this area is nice. Like this pond is polluted, but you know, it's a nice area. So yeah, you have to walk 5 minutes and there's no one, which is nice. Alrighty, long overdue vlog update. So I was in Hoi An, I filmed the stuff you saw, I went to the beach, I think I was there for 4 days in total. I think I filmed the first 2 or something and then I didn't do much. I think my first impression was quite accurate. It's kind of like Malacca in Malaysia. Like it's a small town, there's nice food, there's kind of nice atmosphere, but there really is not a lot to do. Like once I had seen that little 10-minute square you could walk around and been to the beach, which I don't even normally go to the beach, there really was not much to do. The beach was super nice though. But yeah, so I just walked around the other days. I still walked a lot, but yeah, just walked around in circles around the city and ate nice food. So my overall impression, again, I spent 4 days there because that's what people told me to do. People said it's the nicest place in Vietnam, it's their favorite. I wanted to go to Da Nang a day earlier, but I couldn't get a bus ticket, so that didn't happen. But yeah, I think Hoi An was nice, but it was not the nicest. Like a 10-minute radius of walking that was kind of nice, and even that was ruined by the fact that there was like a gazillion tourists. Like that was just not chill. It was actually more chill if you just walked 10 minutes away and then you could be on your own. So I think the amount of tourists and then kind of the tourist atmosphere as well, like everything, if you asked what does this cost, they would say a price, you'd say okay thanks, and then they would halve the price. So you were just getting tourist priced constantly and constantly having people approach you and I don't know. Anyway, I left Hoi An yesterday. I thought I would arrive earlier, but we're in Hue now. And I thought I would have, yeah, a day and a half here, but I basically only have today. We're flying to Hanoi tonight. But yeah, we are at our first stop. It is 6 a.m., which is why I look tired and broken, because I am. But we are at a abandoned water park. This was like something that was listed on, I think it's like a pretty popular unofficial tourist destination. I think usually you also have to like bribe a guard. You're not supposed to be in here, but it's 6 a.m. People are not awake. We are inside the dragon. That's quite neat. So, we made it to the mouth of the dragon. I realize there's like a kind of echo. It is quite nice, like it's so quiet here, which I like. Vietnam is just, it's so fucking loud. I didn't think of it until I came here and I was like, gosh, the noise pollution is like so bad. But yeah, it's nice to have silence for once. But yeah, I really like this, the view is nice, it's quiet. Okay, so this is interesting. How many countries have this S? Because I learned how to draw this in primary school in Australia, and I think I also saw it in Denmark, and it is just everywhere, so that's interesting. I just side tangent. But yeah, now I think we're going to go into the city, have some breakfast, chill, and then I think today's just going to be a very relaxed day, to be honest. Go to the airport. My feet are sore, which makes sense because I've walked like on average 20,000 steps a day for 4 weeks, but yesterday and the day before were like chill days, so I don't really know what's up. But yeah, today is chill. Also, I thought this was an abandoned amusement park and there would be more stuff, but it really seems like that's the only thing. And that was obviously not finished either. Like there's a bridge here. There's a bridge here. And then there's something random here. And yeah, there's not really anything else to see. Alright, so we have our first few food. It is beef noodles, bun bo. We're gonna give this a go. It's quite good. Not crazy unique or anything, but it's a good noodle soup, I would say. Alright, so I haven't filmed much today. I went to a pagoda. It was okay. Like, I feel like I should appreciate these things much more. Like, I heard the guide be like, oh, it's from 1844. Not my guide, a random guide. And I was like, oh shit, that is old. Like, I should appreciate that. But I just don't care much. But yeah, I saw that. I was gonna go to the Imperial City, but it cost like a bit, and I don't value it. Like, I just do not care. Like, I would rather sit here in the grass and just chill. So yeah, just been relaxing, walking a bunch, and yeah, not much going on. So now my plan is just to chill more here. There is not that much to do or see, and like a lot of it is like kind of temples or stuff like that, and then it's 6 kilometers out of the city, and I'm not bothered. I don't care about temples. I don't like, I just want to chill and eat food, really. Like that's what I want to do. So here we have Hanoi famous food. It's the Ban Chuan, I think it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah. It's basically Chinese rice rolls. Alright guys, I am in Hanoi. I arrived late last night, and I've basically just been walking around the street, eating some food, and looking at the old quarters, which is where my hostel is. And I just wanted to document this. I haven't filmed much. I'll try and get some like B-roll of the streets and stuff, because it's quite nice. But I wanted to document this because I think it's so strange. Like where I live, it's so chaotic. It's honestly not nice. Like there's constant honking, so many cars, and yeah. But then you go here, and I think cars are not allowed to drive here. The roads are like blocked. And then you have a ton of people taking photos over there along the river. And then here you have, it's not a river, it's a lake. But here you have the lake. And it's just super nice and quiet. And yeah, so I would say first impressions of Hanoi is that it's quite nice. I had a banh mi that was not good and it was highly rated. And then I had some other Hanoi food, which was like rice rolls. They were quite good. And yeah, I like this place. It's chill. The old quarters seems nice. I'm trying to get better at street photography, so I'm just trying to take a bunch of photos of people living life, basically. And yeah, I'll try to film something as well. Alright. I have the egg coffee. We're at a more popular place than last time. I think this is a very popular place in Hanoi, and we're gonna give this a go. I feel like it's really good, but it's really good because it doesn't taste like coffee. That's my hot take. Like that's my take. But yeah, it's really creamy and sugary. And yeah, it's like really thick. But yeah, it's really good. Alright, so I'm just filming this on my phone. Apologies for the bad quality. But I'm eating buncha, which I'll try to film it. It's a bit hard when I'm using the front camera. But yeah, I'm eating buncha, which you have salad, you have noodles, and then you have this like broth. And every time I look at Google reviews, they're like, oh, the staff are so nice, they taught us how to eat it, which I'm not getting much teaching. But also, I don't understand what there is to teach. Like, you literally, you put the noodles in the soup, and then you eat it. So I don't know if the other foreigners are dumb, or if I'm missing some core concept. But anyway, it's a nice dish. I've had it twice. It's like, it's okay. I really think the food here in like Hanoi has been like terrible compared to the rest of Vietnam. Like, I think all of the banh mi's have been like either average or like straight up bad, and yeah, I just have not had like nice food here. It's been like average at best. Also, I just got a haircut. It was 120K, so that's cheap. I think he washed it twice. He spoke zero English, so that was interesting. Alrighty guys, so I thought I would show you this. So this is one of the more famous things I think to see or do in Hanoi. There's not much to do here, to be honest. But yeah, as you can see behind me, I'm on the train street. If I look, if you look in front of me as well, this is what it looks like. So the train goes through the city, and then you basically have all of these like cute cafes. So yeah, I would say this area is quite nice. So honest impression of Hanoi, I haven't filmed much. I've spent the last few days, I spent way longer here than I wanted to. I wanted to go trekking in Sapa, but I had problems with both my credit card and my visa, so I had to stay here for a bit. But yeah, honest impression of Hanoi, I don't think it's the nicest. I would say there's not that much to do here, which is kind of fine. But then the big problem for me is okay, so Vietnamese food I wouldn't recommend if you're a foodie. There's basically bun cha, pho, and banh mi. And then in Hanoi, the bun cha is okay. The banh mi is straight up bad. I will show you where the good one is, and even that one, it's good in comparison to everything else. I wouldn't call it good. So that's not good, and then the pho is also like way worse than what we had in Ho Chi Minh. So in general, I would not recommend Hanoi as a foodie. And then I walked around the West Lake. West Lake is kind of nice, and then I walked around, I think I showed that other lake. And then yeah, that's about it. There's not that much. I'll see if I film anything else. I don't honestly think so. My time in Vietnam is slowly coming to an end. I would say the biggest positive I thought of this the other day is just how nice Vietnamese people are. I think they are like incredibly nice. I think I've had very good luck. I mean, in Korea, someone paid for my taxi, paid for my food. That was like incredibly lucky. I had in Malaysia, someone offered me like a place to stay. Indonesia, I mean, you saw how kind people were. So I'd say people have been kind everywhere, but it's just every hotel or whatever I go into in Vietnam, they're like so smiling and accommodating and helpful. Whereas like the general vibe in Korea, for example, was very like cold. I feel here everyone is very, very welcoming. So yeah, I've really enjoyed Vietnam. I think it's nice. I just think my circumstances have been a bit unlucky. I would have liked to do some other stuff, and yeah, but it's still been nice. Alright, so I want to thank you guys for watching the video. It is my last day here. I'm just going to chill at some coffee shop and then basically go to the airport, and that's about it. I think it's been really nice. I apologize. I know this video, like, I feel like they've gotten worse and worse. Like, I could have done more B-roll in the old quarter. I could have done this, I could have done that, but honestly, like, I went to museums and stuff, and that's just not fun to film. It doesn't make good content. And yeah, I spent a lot of time just walking around, and there was not much to see. But I still hope that you saw some of my highlights from Vietnam and that you enjoyed it. But yeah, thanks for watching, peace.